Let's circle back to James Bond. So Variety just put out an article. According to their sources, there's now a short list for the new James Bond. This follows the news that Denis Villeneuve will be the director for the new franchise. And the short list includes Jacob Elordi, known for like Saltburn, Harris Dickinson, known for Baby Girl, and Tom Holland, of course, is Spider-Man. So of these three actors right away, I'm like, well, yeah, you got to get Tom Holland. He knows how to handle a big franchise like this. He will sell tickets. I'll go watch any movie that just happened to have Tom Holland in it. He's fantastic. Problem is he kind of wants to retire from acting as soon as possible. He's really waiting, like as soon as he has kids, he's done. So I don't know if they'd want to hang an entire franchise on him, a new era of James Bond on this actor who's ready to go. So let's move over to Jacob Elordi. I think he's got a very Pierce Brosnan-esque James Bond look. Problem is he is very tall, so a lot of people don't like to cast tall actors too often. It's hard for blocking and whatnot, and James Bond is a very stunt-heavy character, so that might be a problem. The other thing is that he's Australian, which generally shouldn't be a problem, but that is a concern with James Bond in the past. They have had one Australian Bond in the past. It was George Lazenby, and a lot of people, well, that's fine, then they've already had an Australian. Lazenby specifically was a very tricky Bond for them. He only did one movie. He basically bailed on them. I personally really like Lazenby. I think he's a fun actor. He just was basically like, I'm not going to do the gig if I don't want to. They ended up nearly retconning him by bringing back Sean Connery afterwards. So they might not be super willing to move out of the UK for their actor. And then if we go over to Harris Dickinson from Baby Girl, I know him best from Iron Claw. I think he's at the right fame level, and he reminds me more of Daniel Craig. So while we had Jacob doing the Pierce Brosnan look, the very clean cut look, I could see Harris being the brawler, right? Back to the Daniel Craig style, which worked well for the last phase of James Bond. And again, he's at the right fame level where this will be his new identity. Once he does this, he will become big because of this. If we look at Daniel Craig before James Bond, he wasn't a very huge actor, and now he gets roles and he's known as James Bond. And I think Harris is like that right level of fame. Like this will become his role. Really, all three of these actors I think would be quite good at the role, but who do you guys think should be the new James Bond according to the list out of Variety?